Welcome back, everyone, to our playthrough of the career mode in NASCAR Heat Evolution. So now it's getting serious. We've made it through the first two rounds. We made it through the round of 16. We made it through the round of 12. In fact, we dominated the round of 12 with 2 victories in the 3 races. So now here we are in the round of 8. So what are we going to do now? Let's take a look at, very quickly, the schedule. We're going to start out at Martinsville, then we're going to move on to Texas, and then finally we are going to be finishing things up in the round of 8 at Phoenix. So as far as these 3 tracks go, they don't line up for us quite as well as they did in the first 2 rounds, simply because I know at Texas in particular, we're going to have a harder time competing because we simply don't have the horsepower and the drag numbers and the grip and all that kind of thing to run with them. So I don't think we have a chance to win at Texas. Not saying we don't have a chance for a good finish. And while we're at it, let's take a look real quickly at the winner purses at the 75 grand at Martinsville. I remember seeing purses in the $40,000 and $50,000 range, but never anything this high. So you can tell we must be getting closer and closer to the championship. Wow, 75 grand at Martinsville, 87.5 at Texas, and 100 grand at Phoenix. Hard to believe that we would be looking at that much money. Of course, that's nothing compared to the real life type money, but nonetheless, in the context of the game, that is going to look very good for us, particularly if we can get some great finishes that will get us closer and closer to unlocking the final upgrade in the second column and having our car as upgraded as we can reasonably expect it to be for this season. So Martinsville, I think, lines up good for us. It's a short track. We've won there before. So our job right now is very simple. Go get the job done at Martinsville, so then we can focus on simply having fun and making as much money as we can at Texas and Phoenix. So that alone has already got me pretty excited. But before we get started, let's take a quick look at the chase grid. You can see there's only 8 drivers left in the chase, but only 4 will head to Homestead Miami Speedway for the final race of the season with a chance at the championship. Now, of course, right now, we all start off with 4,000 points even, and it shows us in 7th. Have no idea why it shows us in 7th as opposed to 1st or 4th or wherever, but no matter. It's time for us to get the job done. Let's head to Martinsville.
Get set. The race is going green. There's a green flag.
All right, folks, here we go. We are at Martinsville, and this should be fun. We are starting 5th. We were about a 10th off, and why are we 3 wide already?
Car high. You're 3
All right. I do not want to be 3 wide, mostly because the AI in this game have no idea what to do. My goodness. All right, let's try to get into some sort of a rhythm, which we can't do because cars behind us are going to shove us through the corner.
Stay high. Still there.
Oh, good gracious. Come on,
Still
guys.
there.
I need the AI to work with me here so we can actually get a race going.
Car low.
Oh, shoving me through the corner. That is no good. This is when I can't stand the AI. I mean, I want to race with them. I even want to race hard. That's no doubt. But we got to get them spread out. We already know that. All right, we are running in 5th. That is good. Not as good as it needs to be for us. All right, we have got to get some sort of rhythm and make up some positions.
That was a great lap.
Definitely didn't start out as good as I wanted it to, that's for sure. We're making some ground on them overall.
That was a great lap.
The car's just not rotating the way I want to, probably because I am being more aggressive with it. Got up on curb a little bit there. And there's that familiar puff of smoke whenever you do that. And I'm going to try to be as calm with the AI as I can be. Ooh, there we go. Perfect opportunity here.
Still there. That was a great lap.
Ooh, locked him up a little bit going through there. And there is no way Denny Hamlin already got back to my inside. All right, good run off the corner there. That's really what you have to have at Martinsville. You try to drag race them down the front straightaway to get position on them, but you have to really get all that started in the center of the previous corner. All right, here we go. A little bit of a misstep there for the 2 car.
Still there.
A little beating and banging here. Welcome to Martinsville. Didn't quite have enough. I couldn't get it turned down to the bottom the way I needed to.
Still there.
All right, here is where. Ooh,
Still there. Car low.
lots of beating and banging now. All right, I was going to try to make.
Stay low. Still there.
Try to make up some ground there with these lap cars, but I don't think there's just any way right now. Wow, this is way too crazy. Lap cars are everywhere.
Still there.
All right, I've got to try to get to the inside here. All right.
Clear high. Clear
Ooh.
low.
All right, I have no idea what position we're in right now. I am entirely focused on all this lap
Still
traffic.
there.
Let's see, Kenseth, did that say he was in first?
All clear.
Wow,
All clear.
this is just nuts. Ooh, we got a good run on him here. All right, I cannot let
Stay
this
low.
lap car
Still there.
block me in. Lap car is, I'm gonna have to drive it down deep. Oh, good gracious. Lap car drove me up onto the curb there. A little bit exciting. All right, here we go. We have, I think it said we've taken the lead. Again, I'm about pretty much afraid to take my eyes off of the track at this point.
Stay low. Still there. All clear. Clear high.
All right, we are clear for the moment. And yes, as I glance up, we are in the lead. There is 20 laps to go. All right, let's try to get some rhythm. Run some good laps here. I keep saying that because that is literally the key to Martinsville. Oh, look at the run we got off that corner.
Still there. Clear high.
Woo, drove it down in there a little too deep. A little too hard on the brake pedal. All right, so a quick glance tells me that we are driving it in too deep. That's what the quick glance tells me. We are 3.5 seconds up on second position, which is Matt Kenseth still.
Okay, that's the halfway mark now.
I am not running good lap times right now for sure. We just got to be smooth. Our lead is growing. We're up to 4.5 seconds now. You have to remind yourself at Martinsville that the lap time that you need is not made up on entry to the corner. It is made up through the center and off. I'm going to try to be very careful with the lap traffic right now because we are nearly 5.5 seconds up. Stopped in front of us on corner exit.
Still there.
All right, we just need to get position on him on the inside and we'll be fine. because my car is really able to do that well. As long as I don't overdrive the entry, like I did there. But yeah, from the center off, our car is really good. As soon as that car rotates in the center, you get back to the throttle. And if the car is rotating really good, then you can get back to the throttle hard and stay in it, like I did there. If the car starts to shove the nose whenever you get back to the gas, you just have to, there's really nothing else you can do but get off the gas. All right, here we go. So we got some guys running crazy up here. Stick to the inside. Oh, he is holding me down tight. I'm going to try to give him as much room as I can. You do not want to get up on these curves, though, in the corners. Great run off the corner there. We need to get to the inside of Truex. He should see us coming and give us the line. He does not. All right, we are still 5 seconds up on second place, and that's what I was hoping for. I let it run a little wide in the center to let the car get a good rotation through the center so that I could drive it off good and straight.
Still there. All clear.
Woo! These guys up here are not giving me any room. All right. Oh, good gracious, what is going on?
All clear.
Nothing but smoke in my windshield. All right, the 21 car giving me literally zero room there. But I'm coming through anyway. All right, our lead is down to 3.3 seconds. And this is what I was talking about. This is why you have to run good laps, consistent laps, and be smooth. All right, Casey Mears, this is now going to be the second time I've passed him. Not sure why he's this much off the pace.
There's trouble in turn 3.
Woo!
Car low.
Oh, good gracious. And we have block track, wrecking, dogs and cats living together. It's a bad deal over there. We were very fortunate to get through that as well as we did. All right, 3.5 second lead still. We need to pay attention next time we cross the start-finish line. See how many laps we have left. All right, 6 laps left. This has just been crazy with the AI.
Still there.
All right, thank you, Bobby Labonte, for giving me plenty of room there. All right, good run off the corner. 46 gives me
Still
room.
there. 5 laps to go.
And 83 gives me, well, no, not much.
Still there. All clear.
All right, we're back around to Dylan again. Thankfully, our lead has grown once
Still
again.
there. Clear high.
And how many laps do we have left? Can't be very many. 3. There we go. Right on cue. We have passed a lot of cars. Wow, we're up on 18th. So we've lapped half the field in this race.
Here you go. Stay low. Still there.
Ooh, here we go.
Still there.
I can't afford to just sit behind these guys because our lead will evaporate very quickly. Really?
Clear high.
Boy, they got to clear that up with the AI.
Last lap. Clear high.
All right, last
Car
lap.
high.
I heard him say
Clear
that.
high. Car low.
Oh, gracious, we're getting bumped from behind by a lap car, no less. So last lap of a race at Martinsville,
Still there.
and a lap car. Oh, then he drives us into the wall, basically. Oh boy.
Great job.
I am glad that race is over. That was not fun. I am extremely happy we got the victory. Don't get me wrong, but that race itself was not fun to drive in because AI was just everywhere. Ooh, okay, so let's take a deep breath there. And let's think about, in the master plan, the grand scheme of things, where did that get us? Well, that victory in the round of 8 now guarantees us a spot to run for the championship. And that is ultimately what matters. So we ended up lapping all the way up to 17th in that race, which was abysmal. And wow, let's see what kind of payday we get here. 75 grand for the victory. And you can just see the money mount as we get farther down the list. $253,000. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. And now, most importantly, where's the arrow? There it is. The green arrow that shows advanced. Now, we are guaranteed a spot. They can fight it out. The other 7 drivers can fight it out for the last 3 spots. We are in good shape. We know. And of course, just as importantly, we got the grandfather clock, because you can never have too many of these in your trophy case. So fastest lap, just over a 20 seconds, 20.1. We had to be pretty close to that on our fastest lap, although most of our race was spent mired in traffic. Wow. Okay, I'm glad that one is out of the way. That was interesting, shall we say. So now if you take a look at our bank account, $700,000. And if we come back in, 750 is what we need. So this next race should give us what we need for what will end up being our final upgrade for our team, which is 2.8% horsepower. And now I'm looking ahead and I'm thinking that's going to be pretty handy at Homestead. So I'm pretty happy. In fact, I'm so happy about it. Let's go look one more time at the standings. We are in first, guaranteed position to race for the championship at Homestead, and we have 9 victories this year. Let's see who else has got victories. See, Joey looks like he's got 6 victories, and that's going to be the most other than our number. Yeah. So you got 6 for Joey Logano, 5 for Harvick. And other than that, you got a lot of 2s and 3s. So we have dominated this season with 9 victories so far. And most importantly was that last one that gets us now into the chase for the championship at Homestead. And that will do it here for this video. Stay tuned next time when we head to Texas. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more NASCAR Heat Evolution.